Hello. All right, let me plug this up so we don't go dead. Did I plug it up? There we go. Okay, so when you hop on, say hello, share this video if that's something you want to do. I picked my face right before this video. Sorry, not sorry. So in this video, we're going to be doing some do's and don'ts. So do's on one side, don'ts on the other. Okay, where's my... All right, I'm going to take a cotton ball first. All right, hello, Jenna. So this is just some witch hazel. If you don't know what witch hazel is, just Google that. Hi, boo-boo. Hello, Lauren. Hi, Abby. Angela Reynolds, what you doing, girl? Hello, Kathy. Hey, Heidi. So I got my last filling at the dentist today before my braces. And it was so good because normally I feel like they have to like numb me 1,000 times. But it was only once, so I was super excited. Hey, Michelle. Hello, hello. Hey, Savannah. Hey, Amy. Hi, Terry. Hi, Kayla. Kayla, I've been busy today. Normally, I'm lazy. But I was busy today. Angela, hi, boo-boo. Hi, Carol, boo-boo. Hey, Alice. Hey, Stacy. Hello, Andrea. Okay, so I think this is going to be my don'ts and my do's, okay, on my face. Sabrina, I'm going to order those seat covers as soon as I get off of here because I need them. I'm good, Chrissy. How are you? Hi, Tracy. Twice in one night. That's what you get for being a supporter. Oh, wow. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. Oh my goodness, there's already 142 people in here, so I better get started. Thank you, Kayla. It's shampoo night. If y'all can't tell, I got a pound of hairspray in here. So hey, Shiny girl, welcome back. Hello, Dora. Yay, Destiny, you call me live. Okay, Amber, just go ahead and message me, girl. Hello, Jennifer. Okay, so I'm going to get started. So, no, I really went 100 miles per hour today. So, normally I do my eyebrows first, but I'm going to go back old school. So, we're going to start with primer, foundation, brows, and so on, okay? Hey, Amy. Hey, Kelly. Thank you, Alice. Hey, Haley Sue. I'm glad you called me too, Amy. Long time no see, Brianna. Hi, Judy. I know. I'm trying to get better about going back live, y'all. I'm trying to, like, get my life together. Because way back when Woody started, I didn't feel like I was this busy. Yes, Jessica. Supporter status. Hashtag. There might be a third time because I think I'm going to change Elvira tonight and let y'all see that. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Victoria. Okay, I'm gonna get started. So, before that, Tracy. Hey, Shelly. Okay, so, hi, Teresa, honey bun. So, I never order, like, my store makeup online. Like, not like, I'm talking about foundation and stuff. I'll get, for sure, Shayna. Hey, Deanna. So, these are just a few things that I got on Amazon because they were cheaper than the store. So, I got the Wet n Wild 3-in-1 primer, but this can actually be, so if you're really, really balling on a budget, hey, y'all, if you're really, really balling on a budget and you want to try primer and setting spray, I suggest you get, and I used this already, you can get the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. It's called Rose. It's a 3-in-1 primer water. You can prep, set, and refresh your makeup throughout the day with this. So this is a 3-in-1. It's by Wet n Wild, and I got it for like $3 and some change on Amazon. And this is normally $5 at Dollar General and the Walmarts. Hey, Vicky. Malia, you did, girl. Hey, Amber. I also got my matte finish setting spray, also for $3 and some change. Okay, look, I haven't even opened this one. This one's the matte finish, the Wet n Wild. Again, normally they're $5. Okay, and then I got my Essence. So I have Amazon Prime, just a FYI. So if I was to buy this at Ulta, I would have to pay shipping. But it was the same price on Amazon, except I got free shipping because I have Amazon Prime. On Amazon, Angela. You got Amazon Prime, boo-boo? Because I do. Hey, Haley. Yes, Aaron. It's okay to be balling on a budget and get your high end every now and then. Yay, Selena. Did you make sure you liked and followed, honey? And then I also got me some. Now, some of my followers find this a lot of places a lot cheaper. So my Wet n Wild is usually $5, but I got this for like $3. No! Oh my gosh! I forgot again. Haley, so they're really pink gel underneath of this black, as you can see, but it's coming off because I just painted on with this old black. Yeah, I have Prime too. So, oh, and then, oh, one more thing. I got this crease brush for like 89¢. And it's normally $1 for the Wet n Wild. So that was my Amazon haul. All right, back to the basics. So we're gonna go ahead and start on the, okay, so this is gonna be do, this is what we're gonna do, and this is what we don't do, okay? So what we do is we're gonna prime, okay? I love it, y'all. Oh, thank you, Kendra. Wood. What's up, Lindsay? Hey, Hunty. Hey, Ashley. Okay, so I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. But you can use whatever you prefer. And I'm just gonna prime one side, okay? Because we're gonna do a do's and don'ts. You do want to prime. Always prime your face. I'm gonna feel really bad not priming this other side. Ah, maybe Kelly. So you always. Nope, I just used it, Amy. So you always want to prime, okay? Because primer is going to fill in all your fine lines, any wrinkles you may have. And also, it's going to allow your makeup to sit on your primer and not your face, okay? So that's primed, not priming. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and apply foundation to my broke out side that I just picked. All right, you don't, yes, Selena, you don't want to use a shade too dark of a foundation. Now, y'all do know that I will wear darker foundation, but it's all about blending. But I'm going to use, let me see, where's that? I'm trying to figure out which one's darker. Yes, Caitlin, but if you have super dry skin, I think it can dry you out sometimes. Tina, right now I'm using Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Yes, Tanya, I'm bringing it all the way old school because, you know, some people just slap their foundation on. Because normally I do my eyes first. So we're going to go ahead and prime, pretend, okay? Prime this side, nothing over here. So let me pick a foundation that is a little dark for mine. You know you got too many foundations when you can't figure out. Okay, I'm going to use, this one may be way too dark. Oh, thank you. Of course, Valerie. Yes, honey. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use this one, okay? So you don't want to use a too dark of a foundation, okay? Usually, Casey, unless it's a spray, okay? Now I'm going to apply with a brush. You can apply this with whatever, but I'm just going to do this for demonstration since we're only doing one side. So this is our no primer at all. This is what you don't want to do, okay? You don't want to use something that's too dark and we've already messed up and not primed. So I do too, Denise. Right? Me either, Amy. And I love to pick. Okay. So as you can already tell, this is definitely a don't. And you can see, like, look, it's like sitting all up in my little spots. Okay, so this is my don't. Do not do your foundation too dark. Okay, and you see how I've stopped? So you can see that. You don't know how many people I see in like the grocery store or out and about that have this huge line because they stop right there. If you're gonna wear it dark, you got to blend it down. Okay, so this is my do. On my do side, we're gonna wear a foundation that is pretty close to our skin color. Yeah, especially with my blue hair, my green hair. Stop it, Rachel. Hey, Francis. All right, so I am going to put that there. Yes. Okay, let me see if I have another foundation brush to keep it the same. Yes, so I've already applied primer to this side of my face. This is my do. Right, so my neck is too doggone big not to blend, Sabrina. I know, Rachel. Hey, Sherry. If you're just joining, we're going to do some do's and don'ts. This is my do side. I'm trying not to get in that dark. Okay, so now I'm going to bring it down. Hey, Karen. I do, Amy. Yes. Hey, girl. Hey, Lusu. Thank y'all for joining. Okay. I got to put a little concealer on this red pimple I got right here. Sorry about that, y'all. Hey, girl. Hey, Brooke. Yes. 200. Yes. Thank y'all for joining. Okay. Hey, Alyssa. Okay. So, you see how my skin looks a lot smoother over here besides my little breakout spots? But, like, look where I didn't prime. And then where I did prime. So you see how I have the same amount of spots over here, but I've primed, so my primer has filled in all of those pores. And then I've taken it and I've blended it, so I don't have this line. And again, if you look up close, like you can see, like my pores aren't near as bad over here than I did over here. Okay, so again, you want to use a primer. Tonight I used e.l.f.'s Poreless Putty Primer, but any primer will do. So you see I stopped over here and I didn't blend. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and do this too before I forget. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of my e.l.f. primer right here, and I'm just going to prime this spot on my hand. Okay, let that dry. I'm not picky on primers. Is it silicone based? Girl, I don't know. Emily, I'm awful. I do not read the boxes. And I threw away the box that came in. Hi, Heather. I'm good. Okay. Okay, so this primer is dry. So I'm going to show y'all why it's important to prime. Let me just grab. We'll do ring alarm. So I'm just going to take this palette. This is Jaclyn Hill. Let me dry my hands off. So I'm going to use my pinky because I know for sure nothing's on it. Okay? Alright, so that's no primer. Same. Okay, so you can tell already the difference. Like, no primer, you have to build it up. But with the primer, it's so much darker. You see what I'm saying? So you always want to prime because you're going to have to do so many layers. I don't care what kind of primer it is. You just need to prime because this is the primer side, and look how much darker. So it don't really matter what primer, you just need to be priming. Especially like if you're like, this Dollar Tree eyeshadow that Woody uses is not, you know, staying on. Well, it's because you probably didn't prime. Okay, so now we're gonna do, I should have left that on there. We're gonna do the eyebrows. So a big don't could be that you don't do your brows and it could look like this, which if you have pretty brows, it's totally fine not to do them. Just make sure you brush them out. You just, you know, make sure you brush them out before you do them. So the biggest issue, and I'm not the best at brows either, so I'm not saying I'm the best at any of this. Just give you some tips. Okay, so this is just a brow. What is this? This is just an eye pencil, so just a FYI. So most people tend to completely fill in, which I have totally made this mistake. So I'm not judging. Okay? All right, Tracy? Okay. You don't want to completely square them off like that, right? So I'm going to leave that one like that. Hello, Hallie. How are you? You better stop. Look at me. It was actually a gift from one of my followers, but you can get them online. All right, so I'm just going to use an e.l.f. brow pencil. I always call this e.l.f. This is an LA concealer. LA Colors. Cheap $2 brow pencil. Now, again, if you like your brows, just simply brush out. Make sure they don't have a lot of product, and then voila. So, you are going to, I'm trying to help y'all see. Hello, Tiana. So, we're going to start at the bottom and just work our way to the side. Okay. And again, trust me, I've been this brow. I'm usually this brow when I'm busy. Now, this is really natural for me. I really like mine super dark, but this is, you know, I'm trying to be real subtle. I really like mine to be this dark, just not like that at the front. Yes, but I like my brows darker, Brenda, but that's just me. This color is light medium. This is the color my sister told me to get because she knows I like my eyebrows dark. And I was blonde when I bought this. So I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Zocker when I just used on that other brow. So Ashley, use the brush. Oh, Rachel, I used to have the Nike check, so trust me, girl. I'm just making this a little darker. You fake it, Haley. So your brow, let me show you, hold on. And I'll clean it up in a minute. Okay, so you want to start here, arch here, and end here. So, like, you have to fake it. So if they wax that much off, you need to start bringing it over here. Okay. Sabrina, I wish we would have took a picture. Right? Okay, so Shirley, you could get like a really light ash brown. Would probably be perfect. Would be perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead. Okay, so see, again, if you're just joining, we're doing do's and don'ts. Okay, don't wear foundation that's too dark. Don't just stop at your jawline. Okay, so this is don'ts and do's. So I have found best that's why I do my brows first before everything. No, Sally, this is don'ts and do's. And so it's best to get like an eyebrow pencil that has a spoolie on the end. That way you can brush out that front to make it look natural. Or you can just buy like an individual one, you know, to have on hand. Like if your favorite brow product does not. Okay, so now I'm going to take some concealer and I'm going to shape out the underneath of my brow. This is the e.l.f. You don't have to do this step. I do. Okay, so a lot of people that wear too dark a foundation usually do this and don't blend it out. Okay? I need to start doing like one-on-one video chats. Like, but who has time for that, right? And let y'all pay your girl. Alright, now on this one, I'm going to use my NYX concealer that's more of my skin tone. And shape this bad boy out. And bring it down, okay? Okay, so when brows were like, just started like getting all big and fancy, people like didn't blend out their concealer good. And when a fletch boat marks your cradle, because trust me, my makeup ain't always perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna blend it down just a little, okay? Yes, Lisa. All right, so I'm going to do my eyelid just a little, not too much. Okay, so again, I have not used primer on this side. My foundation is too dark. My brows are, we don't even talk about them. So I've primed over here. I've used a foundation that matches. I've blended it down to my neck, and our brows are, they're all right. So now we're just going to take... Let's use, I don't feel like digging for eyeshadow, so I'm probably going to use one of these Jaclyn Hill. Hey, Michelle. Okay. All right, we're just going to do this one. All right, this is all, what is this one? Armed and Gorgeous. Okay, so... we'll do the don't first. Okay, so the don't would be, most people don't understand like the point of multiple brushes. So they tend to just pick one and stick with it, which if you can make it work. April, girl, you gotta practice. Yes, Lisa, yes. Okay, so most people tend to get like a flatter brush because they're scared, you know, to use another one. Carrie, if you click the link that's pinned, you can go, I use the Duval skincare tool, which if you use my code, it's 70% off. And then I use Purified Aurora's, I always say that wrong, natural skincare soap, and that's also pinned. I put it on my face, Amy. Okay, so with this one brush wonder, as Tracy calls it, we're gonna go, I don't even know. Okay, so most people, I'm not saying everybody does this, but because my eyeshadow used to look like this. That's why I'm doing it like this. So we're gonna do a lighter color. We're gonna be fancy. We're gonna put a little. Well, stop, Carol. Okay, so normally that's about how that goes, right? I used to do my eyeshadow like this. Instead, we are gonna do a process. Renee, I have a website, but I don't actively sell. I have not seen that, Shelly. Okay, so we're gonna use a fluffy brush. You can get a brush that on Amazon, like there's amazing brush that's on Amazon for like 10 bucks, super cheap, or you can go to Walmart. But this is a fluffy brush, okay? This is gonna be the difference. Let me dust off this one. So this is the one I used on the don't, okay? The flatter packed brushes are more for packing your eyeshadow in. These are what you're gonna use for your blending. So I'm gonna take that same color, which was Secure, on a fluffy brush, and we're gonna apply it over here. But we're gonna blend it with a fluffy brush. Okay? Now, you see how totally different that looks? Because a fluffy brush is like putting the makeup where you want it to go. The flat one is gonna put it right where you lay your hand. Make sense? So the flatter brush, as soon as you put it on, so as soon as I go to put my makeup on, that sticks right where it's going. Whereas a fluffy one, it's gonna go, you know, wherever, because the bristles aren't stuck together. Make sense? Hey, Annette. All right, now the flatter brushes, okay, are what you're gonna pack your eyeshadow with. Amy, I know, right? Hey, Carrie Ann. So these brushes, the flatter ones, are used for packing on your eyeshadow. No, Jessica, because I have a lot too. So that's what the flat brushes are for. And then you just take your other one, your fluffy one, and blend it out. Like so. All right, so see how it gradually goes up? Yes, reason being that. Okay, so you don't want this little Humpty Hump. Okay, now let's do some concealer on the don'ts. Girl. Okay. Let's do the don't side first. Okay, so you don't want to just go here. Okay? Robin, you can use a flat brush for a cut crease. Yes. All right, let me get a blender. All right, and on this side, I'm going to use it just depends. So I like to have a little bit under my brow available. Okay, so you do Yes, so you do want to highlight, if you can remember, in more of a triangular area. Okay, now we're going to take our beauty blender. Hi, boo-boo. I love you, Samantha. Okay. Yes, Christy. Yes, I have, Courtney. Okay, so on the don't side, you can see that I've only highlighted that underneath of my eye, but when you highlight, you want it to be the hole underneath of your eye. No, you can use a sponge. Sorry, I should have said that. But on the do, we're going to blend it out, but we're going to do the whole area. Okay? This side is primed. This one is not. Okay, so on Sprite Samantha, damp. Ashley, you want it to be damp. Okay, so as you can see, this side opens up your face so more to make sure your eyes appear smaller, whereas if you just do it right under your eye for your dark circles, it kind of closes them in and makes your face appear larger. Yes, so you want to take it, I do mine like a triangle, upside down triangle. And then I used to, which I still do sometimes, you can put it on your forehead and down the tip of your nose. I just don't want to do too much. My blender is damp. Okay, so now we are going to take our Coty Airspun and we're going to set our do side. Oh, before I do this, so you can see like this is the do side, so I have primed and everything. This is the don't, so you can see how opened my pores are on this side, and how I'm not, matched correctly. And again, like you can tell, this side's a lot more smoother. Even my breakout spots are a lot smoother. So on the do side, I am gonna go ahead and set that. If you have wrinkles, stuff like that, sometimes this might enhance them. It's just, I guess it's optional. I'm not gonna set the other side. All right, now, y'all said don't on the mascara. Okay, let me find this, not mascara, the eyeliner. What do we do with it, y'all? I know, Shane, it's crazy. How does one do their makeup and then lose everything in the same day? How? I don't understand. I'm trying, y'all. I guess I should have ordered a doggone eyeliner. All right, let me put this up. Maybe if I clean up, I can find more things. Hit me. I need. These are my looking for stuff fingers. I found it. Tonight I used the e.l.f. Poreless Putty. Okay, so a big no-no, in my opinion, is if you're going to do an eyeliner on the top, do not use a stick. Okay? do not use a stick on the top. It's going to be so much harder to apply. And also, okay, so I know a ton of y'all probably still do this. Okay, so this is going to make your eye appear smaller, okay? So I know people who still just wear black eyeliner on their waterline and mascara, and that's it. Stop it, okay? Now, sometimes it does make the whole look appear better, but not in this scenario, okay? So, on my do side, I'm going to use the liquid eyeliner in whatever you may prefer. So, in my opinion, these are my do's and don'ts. So I'm not saying I know everything, okay? Before y'all get all judgment on me, okay? So I like to start from the outside and go up. If you're not, if you haven't been doing, oh Lord, let me wipe my hand before I mess all this up. If you have not been doing your makeup long or eyeliner long, it's good to apply a piece of tape, okay? To help you. So we're just gonna, I'm looking in a faraway mirror so y'all can see. Okay, like that. And then from that line, we're gonna take it, I can't see y'all. And we're gonna go from this point to this point, okay? I'll get that off in a second. Okay? And then you're gonna fill in that little section. This little dot's gonna bother me. Let me get this off. Okay. Hallie, they're okay. I mean, I've sampled some. Aw, Kim, tell her I said hello. Alright, so going out to in tends to be easier for me. Oh, maybe if I just get a little mirror in my hand, how about that? Can y'all still see me? Yeah. And so I continue to bring it over. Hello, Kalela? Kalela? Yes, Jessica, get you some stuff, girl. So I feel like bringing it in works better for me. And then I take that little piece and connect it at the front. Okay. Oh, I don't even know how, I haven't done like the other kind in so long. I don't even know if I can do it. Okay, so I'm going to start over here. Okay, see, I'm already messing up. So it's harder to control going this way, clearly. So, see, going this way, I've almost took off all my eyeshadow. I don't even know. This is hard. Okay. Oh, no. I don't know, I'm struggling. That ain't too bad. This is SEX Kitten, Caitlin. Okay. Okay. I gotta stop. Okay. So, if you can tell, this is a lot more neat. It doesn't take up my whole lid, whereas this one I really didn't do too bad, I guess. I gotta leave it alone. Hey, Valine. Is it Valine? Valine? Okay. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell y'all. All right, so our next don't is to apply. Hey, Anita, is to apply black eyeliner under here. Don't do that. Instead, you can use a, let me find it. I'm gonna show you how to do your eyeliner with eyeshadow. So you can take a small crease brush or a small lined brush like this, and we're gonna smoke out the bottom with eyeshadow. Why do I want my crease one. All right, you're just gonna smoke it out like so. Okay, so see how much better that looks? Yes. Okay, so see how that's, okay, so see how this looks so funky, and like see how pretty that just smoked out looks? Okay, is anybody else buffering? Yes, so much softer and so much prettier in my opinion. Okay, so now, I don't really know. The only kind of don't I know of mascara is not to go like, so I'm not too sure. I hate mascara. So I'm just gonna put mascara on. Do you need to take your eyeliner right, or can you finish it at your eyelids? I don't know what that means. Yes, you can use whatever color eyeshadow you want. Maybe or don't, we just won't do mascara. How about that? Yes, so Anita, that's actually why I started doing the eyeshadow underneath of my eyes way back when, because I just felt like this was running. Right, Courtney? Don't do a big clumpy mess. Let's try that. Let's try that. Where is, let me use a mascara. Okay, so we don't want spider eyes. Okay, you want to make sure they're separated. You got this, Tiana girl. You got this. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, so like the little triangle, Tina can be like a teeny tiny one or a bigger one, or like however. I just feel like you need to start right there at the end of your eyeshadow, your eyelashes, and go up. Okay, I'm not doing a good job. The black one, Vicky. Like the super dark and square instead of faded out. I'm all about some like super dark brows. I love dark brows, but I've learned to fade out the front a lot more. So, Renee, you can either like kind of pinch it off. So I feel like if you just kind of like roll them up like so. See, there's like a little tiny baby one on that one. And like you can just pull it off if you wanted. Oh, Vicky, let me call Aaron to tell him to look. Baby, come here. So, for the faded, Courtney, there's like a little spoolie on eyebrow brushes. Oh, yes, Amanda. Or you can, you know, they sell them like individual like this. Baby, come here. Okay, so now, hey, Cassie. Cassie, always mess it up. Yes, it's actually an e.l.f. crease brush. Vicky actually got it at Family Dollar. Come here, Big Daddy. He probably got his headphones on, y'all. Okay, so for bronzer. Thank you, girl. Okay, Kelly, these are don'ts and the do's, okay? So, ooh, I don't even know how to do it on. Okay, so let me get my brush. Okay, so we're gonna do the don't side first. Okay, Vicky, I'll go grab it in just a second. Either, Tina, because I do both. Okay, so I'm gonna get a lot. Like, most people just go, oh, Lord. I'm gonna get the dirty look going. Okay. Okay, because so I've heard some of y'all say how you can look dirty. Okay, that looks dirty. Okay, so bronzer is kind of like contour, Courtney. You use it to slim your face. Girl, I'm going right to the tub. Alright, so I'm going to use the same type of brush, just a different one since I put so much on it. Okay, so when you contour or bronzer, yes, Tracy. So, remember you can do the size of, do a 3. Try to remember a 3. So this is number 1, 2, and 3. Okay? And if you have a small forehead, like a small round one, you can just do the corners. My forehead is large, so I do my entire forehead. So I'm going to go in with the same, and we're going to start going back and forth. I'm not just going to, you know, I'm going to blend it out. You don't want it to pack on. Okay? So you can already tell how much we're blended. And I like to bring mine up into my hairline. Like that. And then again, remember I do my whole forehead. And I just go back and forth around the hairline. 5 head gang, yes, yes, yes. Okay? Again, just keep your brush moving, okay? Back and forth, okay? And then now, remember I said the 3, so we got to do the bottom. We're going to go down and under. And this is just going to slim your jawline. And then I do like to bring my bronzer down just to give my neck a little color. Okay? And now, of course, you can always go darker. You don't have to just, you know, be light. Aw, yes, girl. Yes, you can get like a contour color in, you know, brown as well. I mean, blush. Okay. So, as you can see, like this is more natural looking. It's not really harsh. It doesn't look dirty. It's blended out. And again, I'm telling you, priming is crazy. Crazy. Okay, now, this is going to be the fun part. We're going to go in with some blush. Now, I know that y'all learned, just like I did, that blush goes where? On the apples of your cheeks. Not today. Not today. So on the don't, we're gonna, this is not the blush I want. Where's the blush? There it is. We're gonna do, yay, Tiana. Chrissy, I can teach y'all this because this is how I did it. Okay? So you can tell I just put it right there. This is not a dark one, so it's hard to show y'all. All right. I like to use a little fluffier brush. Get it on my brush. And just like my bronzer, but I'm going to go above. Okay? So it's okay to get the apple right there, but you want to bring that up with it to blend into your contour. Okay? Now see how much nicer and neater and not as harsh. I mean, even if you was to blend that out, like you don't want to go that far over. You see what I mean? Yay, Nicole! Okay, so now this step is actually really optional, okay? Because some people don't like powder. Like my sister is not a powder girl. I love face powder. So on my do side, I'm going to take my Maybelline loose powder. It can be whatever kind of powder you prefer. And I'm just going to take a powder brush and we're just going to apply this all over. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to contour my nose, y'all. I'm going to take the end of this brush. Okay. Yay, Tori, yes. Tori, did you just become a supporter tonight? Okay, I'm going to contour a little on this side. And then I'm going to contour too much on this side. Okay, thank you, Renita, for sharing. Oh no, I already set this. I already set this earlier. If that's what you're talking about. Okay, so I'm not going to powder my other side. But in my opinion, I feel like powder at the very end kind of blends it all together real nice and neat. Listen, Courtney, I promise, once you get the hang of it, there is like a gnat, a bug, or something up in here. I'm about to run. I'm about to get some gone. We about to get the hairspray. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to highlight. Yay, Liam! I'm so happy and proud of you. Yes, Michelle. Okay, so highlight is life, and I love. Get it, old school. Okay, so I'm all about the glow, but you got to blend your glow. Hello, Janelle. Thank you for sharing this video. Okay, so on my don't, I'm going to like cake on and not blend, because that's what people start to do. Okay. It's hard to see my bad son. Okay. That's not cute, y'all. So now on this one, we're just going to lightly go on our cheekbone and a little bit on our forehead area. Okay. And then I'm going to do a little bit on my nose. Okay. Then before I do my lips, have you, Sabrina? Okay, so before I go on to my lips, I'm going to go ahead and set my do side. You always want to set your face, especially if you're a sweater, if you're in the heat, if you work in a hot place. Yes, Renita. That was the Wet n Wild Mega Glow, Vicky. I don't do that. I do a little bit, usually like on the tip of my nose. So, Sabrina, I would say yes, but bring it down to about right here. So on my do side, I'm gonna spray some setting spray. This is the matte Wet n Wild Photo Focus. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, that's the color, I think. No, just kidding. I don't know where to set a color, girl. I don't know, oh no, just kidding. Blossom. Blossom Glow is the color. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. You will catch that full replay, honey, because I'm going to post it. Okay, so really, I don't do like, I guess, I don't really line my lips, so I'm not sure really what to do. A setting spray needs to be a must, in my opinion. Think of it like when you go and get your natural nails done, they're supposed to put a base coat and then a top coat, right? But in between that, consider that your makeup. So you want to put your base coat on, right? That's going to protect your nails. Then you apply your nail polish, right? But then you're going to apply that clear gloss to finish it, correct? So think of that as your face. You want to apply a primer, then your makeup, and then you want to set it. Okay? So we're gonna do this. So first I'm gonna we'll make them bigger, try. Thank you, Lynn. Angela's highlights are always popping. Her highlight be glowing, okay? Okay, I'm not good at this. Okay, don't overline them. Okay? Don't overline. If you do it the right way, which I don't know. Yes, Sarah. So my music quit on me. Okay. So there you have Woody's version of do's and don'ts. So the don'ts, a recap. You always want to prime your face. So I did not prime my face. I used a too dark foundation and I did not blend it down. Okay, and then I used a eyeshadow brush instead of a fluffy brush, and that creates that hard line that you don't want. I applied water. Primer is first, setting spray last. If you look on my page, April, in my pictures, I have a list you can follow on the steps. My eyebrows are squared off, too dark, not blended. The eyeliner is way too much. On my do, I did prime my face. I did a natural brow I did blend out my eyeshadow with a fluffy brush. I applied a neat water mascara. I did not apply anything in my waterline, which makes my eyes appear larger. I used eyeshadow with a crease brush instead of this thick eyeliner underneath. I also bronzed, blushed, and highlighted. I did the concealer the correct way, or the way I think is right. That color is Sandstorm. It's one of my favorite lipsticks by NYX. Stop it, Brie. Yeah, so, and like I said, if you've never really worn makeup or trying to start and you're like, stuff is so expensive, I highly suggest the Rose Wet n Wild. It's a 3-in-1, so it's a primer and a setting spray, all in one. But again, you can see how like smooth my skin is, although, you know, I still have my breakout spots like here, here, there. Hey, Dallas! And then my don't side where I didn't prime, you can see all my pores. My bumps are a lot larger. Even my nose looks completely gross on this side. And this is really subtle for me anyway, but I hope y'all get the idea of that. So I'm gonna get off of here. I do have the supporter option. I know all y'all support me and I love that. But I do have a $4.99 subscription. It's $4.99 a month. It's that little box right down there. You're awesome, boo. Right, Kathy? I've been that person at Walmart. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to see some videos I've posted before. I also go live at random times. Like tonight I cleaned out my vehicle and just kind of chit-chatted. Oh, Sarah, I love it so much. Also, Sabrina, you're right. I'm going to do that as soon as I hit done. So tonight, I think I'm going to do my bag change or put a new bag on Elvira. Elvira is my colostomy, and I may let y'all see what Elvira looks like. I don't know. I know, yeah, wipe your jewelry off. So again, if you have not become a subscriber, I would love for you to do so. That's just another way it allows me to make money, because I do not make money from my Facebook Lives. But with my supporter options, I do. And we can get a little more personal. And I'm still trying to figure out the supporter, like what we should do and all that fun stuff. So if you haven't become a supporter, I would love for you to do so. Thanks for sharing this video of the don'ts and the do's, and hopefully I will see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.